forests again. So that's really a sight I remember.
Wow. I mean, it must have been impressive to see. So then translating that into this DLC must have been quite tough, I can imagine, because obviously you're working on a scale, correct?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Just yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
I would say it's a process.
Yeah, I can imagine trying to find that kind of like right transition is the hardest part, right? Kind of transition from one biome to another to make it not feel too quick or too long or anything like this, but kind of like just what feels right when you're actually traveling through those areas. And Mary was mentioning that she had to work with a lot of teams. I imagine you guys, you're working with a lot of people during this project. Not only, of course, your own teams, which you're looking after, which obviously at one point got very big, but you also work with like assets and research and many others as well.
And us as well.
And yeah, marketing as well. You had to put up with a lot of work through all that time. But I imagine it played quite an important role of bringing everything together to this point today of the release. I imagine your days were pretty full of meetings and making sure everything was right and it went through a lot of hands. Is that kind of like how your kind of day-to-day work looked in terms of when it came to this project?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think you described that
Essentially.
perfectly.
Well,
Yes.
I would say that
Yes.
it depends, but at least for me, working with people is it's a lot of fun, and solving everyday issues and problems.
Mhm.
It's challenging, it's tiring, but at the end of the day, it's very rewarding. So
Absolutely.
But
yeah.
like,
And
yeah,
we
the
got-
work of so many people went into this. It's incredible.
oh yeah.
I mean, if we could put it to numbers, I wouldn't even know how many that would be. It'd be in the hundreds, right? Technically speaking, I think easily.
Yes.
In
Well,
terms of people involved in
just
this
from
DLC.
That's like 35 to 40 people if we count also the leaders
Mhm.
from asset design. That's basically everyone from testing, sound design, research,
Yeah.
marketing. Well, everybody was
So-
involved. Everybody.
Yeah,
But
it would be
everyone.
hundreds.
But any of these
It would-
project of such size, always runs through the whole company, right? So
Absolutely,
every
yeah.
department is involved sooner or later.
And we had a question coming in from someone on our Twitch chat here. I think it comes from Rasmussen. Because they were asking if any of you were involved in the Scandinavia rework, because of course we released
That was
the
separate team?
refresh project, which I imagine was a separate team, but I imagine you would have had to also work kind of closely with them because obviously it was kind of in mind of like updating it so it would kind of be on par with the quality that you're seeing also here in the Nordic Horizons today, with it being a bit of an older area, giving it a bit of a refresh. Was that also the case that you had to work quite closely with them?
Yeah, mostly on the border areas where we met. We had to